Yes, my energy empire. So, hey, happy new year, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well and their season is starting off perfect. So, energy empire, nevertheless, let's just get straight into it. You know, you're locked in with your girl, Miss Keeks, and I'm live today here, and you're watching Streetkeeks TV. And this platform is dedicated to hip hop and urban culture and R&B. This platform also highlights a variety of things, but most important, black excellence and black entertainment is what we really focus on here. So you know, today I'm here to do a live reaction on The Clash, but before we get there, don't forget to keep checking out the content that's there already. I'm gonna drop it somewhere here, and for those who have been requesting the documentaries, they are coming, but patience is a virtue.
Independent ladies, na 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 na. Keys have money in her pocket so she feel nice. She na borrow girl clothes in her real life. She na sponge pan a boy what him feel like. Can buy some drink if him feel like. Nobody worry about keys, she alright.
It was all a dream. I used to watch JBC. I know me they a Streetkeeks TV. I just a black ghetto youth like me. You can be anything that you wanna be, yeah. Here man, I'm a Tom all the day out of the slum king. I may represent for Streetkeeks TV Entertainment. Out of the slum, Streetkeeks Ghana road, you know how.
From here, the voice you don't know, say a Jason representing for Streetkeeks TV Entertainment. You don't know, you know. We have real friends, but we have some fake ones too.
Yo, you done those tiny booster. You feel me? Straight out of Pecknam, SN1. Alright, now you're locked to with Streetkeeks TV. You already know the hottest. You already know what's really good.
I'm in the energy empire. Your girl is looking and I'm finding stuff. Okay, so I think we have Blaster. Give me a moment. So energy empire. So what was that about? I was basically saying this mic is a distraction. It's so annoying. Because when I first started this channel, I bought this mic, right? And I was meant to get an additional piece. I did not get the additional piece. I decided to start buying other mics. So imagine, I was planning to use my Rode Wireless go-to mic, right? And that mic doesn't work in my phones, so I'm gonna have to get another phone for that mic or an extension plug, because you see my streaming camera, what's up there, I haven't actually tried to see if that works in there yet, so I will do that later. But then I've got two additional mics here, yeah. These are Purple Panda lavalier mics, right? I bought these like years ago, never used them. They was for when I was supposed to be starting my podcast, right? But I tried to put it into something and then it wasn't compatible, so I had to end up getting the lightning cable. The lightning cable what I got needs another piece. So I've ordered that, I'm waiting for that. So guess what I had to do? I had to get, guess what I did now? When I was recording Ambush vs. Shit, can you believe Energy Empire? I charged the transmitter, but I didn't charge the piece that you would connect to me. So we have to do that now. So when I said, oh, I'm finding things, I thought I was up to something there, but now we just got to wait all over again. So just bear with me, Energy Empire, because we're getting things ready for you. Energy Empire. So, It's Over Buddy is what we're about to review with Ambush. The latest track to drop from The Clash. Chip has also dropped a response, Behave, so we're going to check that out too. But Energy Empire, imagine, listen to this now. When I first listened to The Clash, I thought to myself, like, Chip doesn't really seem like he is interested. What I did know is that Plugged Out, Ambush came cold. He stepped, he pressed. He got at Bouncer, he got at Heady One, he got at Kidavelli, who else? And some other people. And prior to this, his disses, he's been sending for the same people in various other tracks. So, for me now, when I'm listening, I'm like, okay, I like it. Street ready. I need Bouncer's drop. Internet ready. Yeah, so Bouncer, we knew the Street Ready was aimed at Bouncer. We knew him talking smoke about certain things was addressed to Kidavelli, and a video that we saw with Kidavelli looking like he needed some assistance and much more. So the Chip part, it's getting tense because obviously we've got a female artist's name is being swung around, and it's a serious allegation that her name is being swung against, which coincides with Ambush. Now, I said a lot about that situation, and I think it was part 1, because as I'm on camera now, I can repeat a little bit. I didn't like the fact that Ambush is actually making jokes with lines in regards to his situation. I thought that was distasteful, simply for the fact that it's a serious situation and someone has felt like you've inappropriately touched them and you was out of place, which falls into a category of S. You understand? So if someone's saying that to you, for you to now then make a joke about, sorry, I flicked the titty, I'm not Diddy, my bad, I read the room wrong, like, are you mad, my G? Like, you gone left instantly when you're doing that. And I didn't like that, which I did say. I respected the fact that you took accountability, you apologized, and you gave them a little wisdom so they know in future reference, if something like that happens, how to handle that. So for you to then come and drop that on a track, like, I felt like you handled the Plugged In nicely. That you didn't even need that line, my G. I'm not gonna lie to you. So respectfully, I gave you a red flag for that. I'm not gonna lie, because that was just distasteful. And knowing that we have this situation brought up again with someone who was traumatized by that, and also humiliated by people who was in disbelief or who disregarded her situation, I didn't really think that was like cool for Ambush to laugh at that. So in regards to Chip, Chip's disses, I think the only thing that I think was something that I didn't really like either was the mental health card. Do you understand? Like, in this time of society, mental health is a serious thing, like, and everybody suffers from mental health at some point. So it's not funny to be making jokes at that. Do you understand? And I know there's going to be some trolls in the comment section like, ha ha ha, we don't care about mental health. Yeah, don't care about it. And then when it hits you, no one shouldn't care about it for you. And I'm going to leave that there. But certain things I didn't like was distasteful. Also, that reminds me, and Ambush, the studio freestyle. Ambush, the studio freestyle. You knew, yeah, that was distasteful. And you still done it. I had to drop it in a comment section. I didn't like it when you called Chip a monkey. And I said it in one of my other videos, and I'm going to say it now again on camera. That was another distasteful moment. Simply because you know that that is something that black people is referred to. And for you to then use it on another one of your brothers, even if it was a sister, it's classless. And people might say, who are you to talk about class? Your thing's called Streetkeeks TV. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm an idiot. Do you understand? Like, I got common sense. Like, let's not start. But I just feel like, obviously, when it comes to clashes, there's no levels. And it's always disrespect for disrespect. But at some point, we have to have some kind of morals. Do you understand? And know that, like, certain things like mental health and essay and, you understand, and certain little things we can't be joking about. Do you understand? Like, and that was just about what it was for me. But outside of that, we're gonna react to It's Over Buddy here with Ambush, then Behave. And is there anything else that I need to really say? Not for now. Right. So, now that that's been said, let's get to the real matter at hand. Who do I think is leading the clash? Energy Empire is hard to say right now. Let me tell you why. And when I was starting off, I said Ambush plugged out. I meant to say plugged in. Yeah. At the moment, it's hard to say. All I know is the two tunes that we've gone back and forward with, plugged in with Ambush, he definitely got a point for me. Pest Control, Chip's Energy, the beat, that's when I knew, yeah, that's the Chip that I want to hear. That's the Chip that I know is ready. Prior to that, as I said, I felt like Chip didn't really want to take part in the clash. It was just giving, I'm just coming to school a man quickly and I'm out. But when Pest Control came, that's when I was like, I wish Chip kind of came with that energy prior. But even though he didn't, I'm not going to lie to you. Chip's first track was doing big bits. Because the things that he was saying, yeah, alone was necessary. The intro that he started off with, as you heard in my reaction, I was like, ooh. And then when Ambush came back with Mid-Boss with receipts, I was like, receipts! Well, as I said, I didn't really see much. It just looked like to me that there was mutual respect on both sides. And also, Chip, like, basically showing Ambush love and helping him out, stuff like that. Otherwise than that, like, I think the disrespectful part was Ambush. Oh, Ambush. When Ambush dropped the line about ask your girls, we can't be collateral damage when it comes to men and men arguing. It's not nice. Like, we have to do better. Do you know why we have to do better? Because we are women and we have to have self-respect. We shouldn't be in the middle of diss tracks and those disrespects are happening. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is. So right now for me, as I did say, I wanted to hear Chip come back a third time. We have it. So let's get into it. Mid-Boss. That one, I felt like Ambush was definitely ambushing Chip. Like, even the way that he got all different influencers to basically, like, highlight them with their reactions to how they felt about the track. That was mad, because I felt the same way. I was like, wow, Ambush is going mad. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, no. And even though he didn't really say much against Chip, he clapped at everyone who he had a problem with, he still went mad on the whole track. Do you understand? So it was just like, ooh. And then Mid-Boss, as I said, the things that he was doing with the people, even Crazy Titch, free Crazy Titch still. Because it's always nice for someone to have freedom, no matter the case. Once you've served your time, you served your time. All we can do is ask for guidance, wisdoms, and prayers for probably if somebody's deceased or something like that, you know, like that. But outside of that, I was just like, oh, a lot is happening. And right now, Pest Control, Chip came with the energy that was necessary. So that's where it was like, ooh, I just wish he had that in the first track. It's just that the first track was solid because of the schooling that was in it. It was like, ooh, if we have to think about it, Chip was up. It's just that Ambush's energy on plugged in with fumes, people will beg to differ.
Bro, the smoke, man, and Little P's producers, there's 100,000 producers who ain't been paid by cash money. You get me? And I brought my man back. I'm his legend for him. So, and he ain't paid man. Do you understand? I was on about 5 racks. But do what you gotta do, bro. You get me? You don't pay his dues.
The game is gone. The game's gone. So just trying to figure out where the game's gone.
Who is that on the phone? Someone drop it in the comments.
Yo, I thought you're the grime scene savior. So what's all this trap behavior? 16, you were signed to a major. Rich. And you brought like 20 years later. I get you're ashamed of your weed line, cause it shows that your moves weren't major. That's why you've done 100 features. I made it look like 100 favors.
Hold on. Pause that a minute right there, yeah. Energy Empire. He referred to Midboss just there, saying that's why you're ashamed of your weed line. Energy Empire, who do you think was on the phone call? Drop it in the comment section. Hold on. What's going on, like? Let's really start this again. Nah.
Bro, the smoke, man. Man don't pay his producers. There's 100,000 producers who ain't been paid by cash one day. You get me? And I brought my man back. I'm his legend for him. So, and he ain't paid man. Do you understand?
That's why I keep responding so quickly.
But do what you gotta do, bro. You get me? You don't pay his dues.
Clash!
The game is gone. The game's gone. So just trying to figure out where the game's gone. The game's gone. Now it's gone. And the game's gone. Where is it gone? The game is gone. The game is gone.
Yo, I thought you're the grime scene savior. So what's all this trap behavior? 16, you were signed to a major. Rich. And you brought like 20 years later. I get you're ashamed of your weed line, cause it shows that your moves weren't major. That's why you've done 100 features. I made it look like 100 favors. You're just an energy leecher. I should make bang just reach her. But I'ma break down your character, cause you're not that guy that believe you. Don't ever mention Camden, when you got robbed for your chains in Camden, and you got robbed for your jewels in Tottenham. I get why you hate on a man then, but this is how bro stays relevant. He waits for your viral moments, then he hits the DM, starts begging it, to pretend like everything's genuine. Man on man's the perfect evidence. Like now you're doing songs with Joe niggas. Your bro went Joe when you had everything. He got trouble, then he didn't do anything. Man can't tell me about anything.
Hold on, pause. What's wrong with Ambush? Ambush said, now you're doing songs with Joe niggas. What's wrong with Ambush? Man's talking cruddy, street talk, and he's saying, you're doing tunes with jail niggas. I would have thought that would have been a good thing. Someone who is established in the industry that has a position to help someone who's in a situation, though it could be seen as not credible for investment, what he's doing is a good thing. So that wasn't really a shock. All right.
I'm who I am and I stand on everything. You can't say the same, you're a lesbian, civilian, pedestrian. You ain't got a friend that would do.
Man said Chip's a lesbian.
Yo, I thought you're the grime scene savior. So what's all this tramp behavior? 16, you were signed to a major. Rich. And you brought like 20 years later. I get you're ashamed of your weed line, cause it shows that your moves weren't major. That's why you've done 100 features. I made it look like 100 favors. You're just an energy leecher. I should make bang just reach her. But I'ma break down your character, cause you're not that guy that believe you. Don't ever mention Camden, when you got robbed for your chains in Camden, and you got robbed for your jewels in Tottenham. I get why you hate on a man then, but this is how bro stays relevant. He waits for your viral moments, then he hits the DM, starts begging it, to pretend like everything's genuine. Man on man's the perfect evidence. Like now you're doing songs with Joe niggas. Your bro went Joe when you had everything. He got trouble, then he didn't do anything. Man can't tell me about anything. I am who I am and I stand on everything. You can't say the same, you're a lesbian, civilian, pedestrian. You ain't got a friend that would do anything. Bout blook bye bye, bout blook blight. If you went left, you would snitch on everything. I mean everything, huh? You was 15 like bouncer when you got that man lifed off. How they both got a man lifed off. Yo, this shit's a write-off. How I'm the bad guy, they won't believe me. But tell them to rebuttal this one, cause I put way too much smut on this one. Said I put way too much smut on this one. Yo, so, okay, let's go. This one's a game called yes or no. So
Wait, the disrespect.
got trouble, then he didn't do anything. Man can't tell me about anything. I am who I am and I stand on everything. You can't say the same, you're a lesbian, civilian, pedestrian. You ain't got a friend that would do anything. Bout block bye bye, bout block blight. If you went left, you would snitch on everything. I mean everything, huh? You was 15.
Hold on. Energy Empire, what's wrong with Ambush? He's not, listen.
Feel like bouncer when you got that man lifed off.
Or Bouncer's name again. Hold on a minute.
On everything, I mean everything, huh? You was 15 like bouncer when you got that man life though. How they both got a man life though. Yo, this just a write-off. How I'm the bad guy, they won't believe me.
Whoa, Energy Empire. Are you hearing that? Ambush is saying that what Bouncer's allegedly accused of, Chip falls in the same line. I'm devastated. Streetkeeks TV, Energy Empire. Listen. The streets ain't reforming the right way. It's looking suspect right now.
But tell him to rebuttal this one, cause I put way too much smut on this one. Said I put way too much smut on this one. Yo, so, okay, let's go. This one's a game called yes or no. So, did he try to sell man weed? Yes. Has he got pop star peas? No. Did he ask his girl about me? Yes. Do I need to say what we done? No. Criminal win their clash? Yes. So, is he the grime scene savior? No. We lot better than double then. No. Can you feel better than flop?
What's wrong with Ambush? Ambush is hurt that Chip is known as the grime scene savior. That's all he keeps on dropping. What's wrong, Ambush? That's why Chip said you ain't got a home in grime. I'm not being biased because you're pressing, but all I'm saying is find another line.
No. More serious than Jamie. No. Bars that's better than Rep. No. Songs that's better than Kano. No. More influence than Wiley. Is he more witty than Socks? No. Is he more pretty than JK? No. I can keep going. Has he got a million pounds? No. Anything about Stormzy? No. Has he got a verse from Dave? No. Has he got a verse from Sench? No.
Pause. All those names that he's dropping, I really don't like the comparisons there. Do you understand? Because everybody is cold in their own lane. And everybody holds their weight in their own title. See what I'm saying? So it's like, Ambush, stop. Do you understand? Because you're trying to create a opposition between people who, do you understand? And I hope everybody's name who's called are solid within themselves, that they know that, you understand? Because you know certain gossip and certain things can make people move astray. So I hope everyone stays solid how they've been and ignores Ambush calling out people unless it's necessary for the lyrics, because you know I love a clash. But man said all these people you ain't got no songs.
Okay, listen. No. Criminal win their clash? Yes, so is he the grime scene savior? No. We lot better than double then. No. Can he flow better than Flirter? No. More serious than Jamie? No. Bars that's better than Rep. No. Songs that's better than Kano? No. More influence than Wiley? No. Is he more witty than Socks? No. Is he more pretty than JK? No. I can keep going. Has he got a million pounds? No. Anything about Stormzy? No. Has he got a verse from Dave? No. Has he got a verse from Sench? No. Will he beat me in that verses? No. And does he hold dot rotten 6 racks? Yes. You fucking trap. Me in that verses? No. And does he hold dot rotten 6 racks? Yes.
Oh! It was Dot Rotten on the phone. Did you hit? Wait. Me
in that verses? No. And does he hold dot rotten 6 racks? Yes. You fucking trap.
Beat spin.
How many people have you left?
Wait, man. I'm not even rushing things. It was Dot Rotten on the phone. Dot Rotten. Another phone call.
Behind you that are upset with the things you've done, the nasty things you've done. The whole scene has a nasty story for Chipmunk. The whole scene. But they never talk about it. Maybe because they're scared of the clashing thing, or maybe because what he does is if you get to
I like it. He said maybe they don't talk about it because maybe they're scared of the clashing things. Grime scene savior.
He starts going around and telling people not to fuck with you, not to let you share, not to do this, not to do that, not to allow you. So some people may be scared of that.
I don't know. I don't.
See, when Ambush is doing this is me right now with Chip. I'm weighing up the pros and cons because I'm thinking, why does he keep saying this? And Chip's one of my favorites. And one thing I've followed about Chip is that he's gone through a variety of different things. So some of these things that Ambush is alluding to is like, you know, the industry, you've been a part of certain things in the industry. Why would you then want to do those kind of things that hold a man down in the industry, or you know, that kind of, you understand what I'm trying to say? Is kind of scary. But then all I can think is, I'm solid. So until I get further proof and a conversation with you live, Chip's still my guy.
Man, I act nonchalant. All that chat will have some consequence. Front of the mic, so much confidence. Front of my face, not so much confidence. Why they act nonchalant?
Flows, Ambush, okay.
Chat with confidence. Yeah, me and your girlfriend, just got the drop.
I'm fed up with the girlfriend part.
I'm a blogger, is in Dubai acting a tosser. Say I'm mad because I've done it on camera.
In moments like that, I'm glad I'm from the streets for the right things.
So I'm done it in front of your brother. Bro, he done it in front of your mother. You're the real definition of sucker. He made you move house, sit down and write some lyrics. And you think that you survived that because your fans...
Killer MC.
In real life, your mom knows that you ain't got a fighting spirit. The protective, providing spirit. No, you ain't gonna like that lyric. Probably why you ain't got kids. What are you like, 35 or 6? Ooh, now you ain't got trapped by no bitch. He's gotta be gay or his life is shit. And that's how I know that bro just ain't got £1 million.
I can say that.
How you been famous 20 years, you ain't got £1 million. Million flows, million
Ambush is talking bare money, talking pocket watching Chip. What's wrong with him? How you know how much money Chip have? You're in account.
I was on the front line, not in the back. I don't know why them man are acting nonchalant. All that chat will have some consequence. Front of the mic, so much confidence. Front of my face, not so much confidence. Why they acting nonchalant? Huh? Fat rap with confidence. You can't even chat with confidence. Yeah, me and your girlfriend, me and your girlfriend. No, me and your sister, we were so close, bro. Tell her I miss her. I remember them times she would take my. I know that you know that your broskies mix up. I tell him to fix up. I got the snitch part. He got the big head, you got the big bar. Ooh. I know that you know that he paid 10 bags just to bury that shit. I know somebody's telling that shit. Ay, somebody tell him just quit. Yo, nobody likes you, bro. I got kill up in my DM, just tell him man shit. Man up in my DM, just tell him man shit. It's dark, ay. Yo, nobody likes you, you're not the first one. I bought the fight to, bro. There's killers and fake bro niggas, top UK drillers before I did find you. Been famous 20 years, you ain't got £1 million. Million flows, million sounds. Ain't never said nothing really profound. Man, I'm OT, wife and fat things. Just to have a yard, we can keep them pounds. I ain't got no rules, I ain't got no bounds, man. Nigga, I grew up in Kentish Town. I was on the front line, not in the back. I don't know why them man are acting nonchalant. All that chat will have some consequence. Front of the mic, so much confidence. Front of my face, not so much confidence. Why they acting nonchalant? Huh? Fat rap with confidence. You can't even chat with confidence. Yeah, me and your girlfriend, me and your girlfriend. Nah, me and your sister, we were so close, bro. Tell her I miss her. I remember them times she would take my. I know that you know that your broskies mix up. I tell him to fix up, I pull this file, yo, I got the snitch part. He got the big head, you got the big bar. Ooh. I know that you know that he paid 10 bags just to bury that shit. I know somebody's telling that shit. Ay, somebody tell him just quit. Yo, nobody likes you, bro. I got gal up in my DM, just tell him man shit. Man up in my DM, just tell him man shit. It's dark, ay. Yo, nobody likes you, you're not. Ooh. I know that you know that he paid 10 bags just to bury that shit. I know somebody's telling that shit. Ay, somebody tell him just quit. Yo, nobody likes you, bro. I got gal up in my DM, just tell him man shit. Man up in my DM, just tell him man shit. It's dark, ay. Yo, nobody likes you, you're not the first one. I bought the fight to, bro. There's killers and fake bro niggas, top UK drillers before I did find you. Don't make me ban you. No, I'm not neurotypical. Never been afraid of a lyrical criminal. No, you're not gangster, I know you're not spiritual. I don't know why them man are acting physical. I don't know why them man are acting nonchalant. All that chat will have some consequence. Front of the mic, so much confidence. Front of my face, not so much confidence. Why they acting nonchalant? Huh? Fat rap with confidence. You can't even chat with confidence. Yeah, me and your girlfriend. Mids boss. Don't make me ban you. No, I'm not neurotypical. Never been afraid of a lyrical criminal. No, you're not gangster. I know you're not spiritual. Don't know why that man are act.
That whole bar there was cold. Lyrical, criminal. No, you're not spiritual. But don't tell lies. We're all spiritual.
I don't know why them man are acting nonchalant. All that chat will have some consequence. Front of the mic, so much confidence. Front of my face, not so much confidence. Why they acting nonchalant? Fat rap with confidence. You can't even chat with confidence. Me and your girlfriend.
One thing I do like with Ambush though, he's making sure to keep to his territory of marketing his sound of music. So if you notice, even that, it's a little hook there. Same with Street Ready, a hook there. Like, he's making it be known, don't forget, I'm the hooks man. He's still jumpy, solo, yeah. And I like the little aesthetic. Big up his little soldiers there. That's representing. That's how it should be. Stand up for your guy whilst he stands on business.
Yeah, your girlfriend. Mids boss.
Alright, so that's out. So we're going to end up watching Chip. Response to this. And then I'll give you my feedback straight after that. Chip Behave is just a visualizer, so... Chip Behave is just a visualizer, so let's see. Crushing a pest.
They swarmed around me like bees. They were consumed as quickly as burning thorns. In the name of the Lord, I cut them down.
Oh no! Yo.
Like
Oi,
that.
you live with your mum, you little tramp. I paid off mumsy's yard, you're getting mad. Borrowing watches, teeth in clothes. Run your baby mum back her bags before I have to listen and spill. I know where your son goes football still. Profiting off a young G in the hearse. But when you saw RV, you was chatting about church. Is it your young G or a kid from your area? The streets say you're looking weird, and I said it's your young G, then a kid from your area. Hold on, it's getting scarier. Naming everybody that's done well, but can't say the same about yourself. Psalms, pen and pad, I'll give him help. So Vimby, hit the drawer and pick your belt. Friendly fire was your gimmick, this was never about lyrics. This is about a nasty fucking tramp needing clout from people dying and killings. I can't believe you're still writing lyrics. These times you know where's art is spin it. These times you know where farm is spin it.
I'm horrified for Ambush. Wow, I had to pull it back.
Oh no.
KFC in the building! Come on, Chip.
Oi, you live with your mum, you little tramp. I paid off mumsy's yard, you're getting mad. Borrowing watches, teeth in clothes. Run your baby mum back her bags before I have to listen and spill. I know where your son goes football still. Profiting off a young G in the hearse. But when you saw RV, you was chatting about church. Is it your young G or a kid from your area? The streets say you're looking weird, and I said it's your young G, then a kid from your area. Hold on, it's getting scarier. Naming everybody that's done well, but can't say the same about yourself.
Naming everybody that's done well. Say the same about yourself.
Friendly fire was your gimmick, this was never about lyrics. This is about a nasty fucking tramp needing clout from people dying and killings. I can't believe you're still writing lyrics. These times you know where's art is spin it. These times you know where farm is spin it. You write too slow, bro, could've got birthday beats. You can't chat to man about rhythms. Fake musician, punk on a one-way mission. Street ready, ain't you on belt? What, filming yourself doing crime, mates? What are you gonna do if they play your lyrics in court and not start passing my house? What, stand on what you're rapping about, or just admit it's cat from your mouth. Joke. The word for word thing, I've mastered it. You don't stand for shit or know the half of it. These times Bugsy called me a snitch and you asked me to do your remix after it. Begging and breading and jamming it after it. Drop them out.
This is why he's the grime scene savior. Ambush. It's easy yourself, Ambush.
We mission street ready, ain't you on belt? What, filming yourself doing crime, mates? What are you gonna do if they play your lyrics in court and not start passing my
Cell
house? Stand on what you're rapping about, or just admit it's cat from your mouth. Joke. The word for word thing, I've mastered it. You don't stand for shit or know the half of it. These times Bugsy called me a snitch and you asked me to do your remix after it. Begging and breading and jamming it after it. Drop them out, then they want a problem after it. It was fun when you was going shell, innit? It's not fun when you're holding shells, innit? It's not fun when you're taking L's, is it? Lambush, I've never been jacked in Camden. Big up to Chase and
Lambush.
Word on road, you ain't gang them or phone them or man them. Can you can't keep your hand
No, the flow spins on this is different.
Lambush, I've never been jacked in Camden. Big up to Chinks and Ramps them. Word on road, you ain't gang
You see
them
that
or
response to the
phone
Camden
them or
bar?
man them. Can you can't keep your hand off the kill? Can't believe that I'm clashing this clap with the back. Spray that in
Thank you, Chip. At least you didn't say
your
it.
name's that expert. Trust Chip.
You learned from the last one.
Stiff dick riding stiff chocolate. When it comes to bars, you ain't got this. No, about show me 100 foul. You ain't show Mumsy's kitchen all now. Trying to give a fuck for the roadman stuff. If you're chatting about music, I'm licking him down for an unclear sample.
That's how we like it. Straight lyrics, no violence.
Too many bangers, that one got deleted. When I say legend, they reel it. Why niggas hating on my ends?
Reel it!
In their own borough, it's weird. Tell me that, but Tweety Pie's having a mare, swear. I heard he got stripped round there. You're the Lulu world, you chop my girl. I'm a virgin, I don't kiss and tell. You'd bustin' any gal because you're scum. Your baby mothers wish you wore a dumb. When it comes to music, I'm your father. Your mother can't be proud to call you son. If everything you really say, you mean it. Click that and tell. You'd bustin' any gal because you're scum. Your baby mothers wish you wore a dumb. When it comes to music, I'm your father. Your mother can't be proud to call you son. If everything you really say, you mean it. Click that jumpy remix and delete it. I don't give a fuck about your cosigns.
Click the jumpy remix and delete it.
Me, I rather stamp on sexual deviants. Chatting about you, I ain't chatting about Chris. First rate black, now it's sexual gestures that sis. You creep, you should be on the list.
Oh, Ray, man, don't do me like this, man. I'm sorry, I apologize, man. You know what I mean? I'm just flirty, man. I was fucking about, man. Your brush was out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, man.
No.
Don't do me like that, man. You don't have to think like that, man. You know what I mean, cuz?
Ray.
I just vibe.
Why you starting on Chippy?
I just
Why you
vibe.
touching titties?
I just vibe.
Why you sleeping with knees?
I'm stupid.
That's not gram, that's gritty.
I just vibe.
Why you snake who helps?
I'm stupid.
Why did you come for my belts?
I'm stupid.
That's why you're getting this belt.
I'm stupid.
Boy, keep your hands to yourself.
I touched her breast, bro. You know what I mean, man? I'm stupid, innit?
Energy Empire, I think that speaks for itself. Woo! I ain't gonna lie to you. You see, Ambush's last track, yeah, with a Dot Rotten conversation, Dot Rotten got him points for that. And his flow spins, couple bars, yeah, he was saying things, yeah. But you see, Behave, the White Air Force is crushing it, B. Right now, overall Energy Empire, if I'm going to have to suggest a winner for this clash with the 3 songs back to back, you know what? I don't think there's no winners in this clash. What I will say is that Ambush setting a tone on Chip. He stood on business. He held his own. Like, I can actually say this was worth a clash ready. As you see, I'm on camera, so you know it made sense. The context behind it with the Ray Black situation, as I said, I didn't really like that part of the mental health. Everything else I could work with because it's a part of clash culture. And disrespect is disrespect. So, you know, sometimes lines are crossed. It's just that we hope certain subjects would be, you know, woosah. But let's think about it. Plugged in and plugged out. I'm gonna rank it differently. Energy wise, I'm gonna give it to Ambush. Message wise and context, I'm gonna give it to Chip. Then what did we have after that? We had Mid Boss, we had Pest Control. Energy wise, both of them was up there, but Chip came through as we expected on the delivery. And yeah, that's just one of the things that I could say, okay, like, yeah. Now we was getting into the clash setting. So obviously now with context, I'm gonna say see, it's imbalanced because there was a lot of things answered on both parties. There was receipts pulled on both parties, but there's still some context missing. So it's just like, I'm indecisive on that part when it comes to context. That's what I'm saying, it's imbalanced. But then if we think about it actually being on a level, I'm gonna say that one is a matchup. It's a matchup. It was a matchup. But then this last one now, yeah, this last one, the energy was there behind both of these tracks, and context too. The only thing is, I don't think, let me know if I missed it because a lot's going on. I don't think I really heard Chip respond to the Dot Rotten point, and the Dot Rotten part for Ambush's diss was heavily impactful, so you know, like, I need some more on that. But overall, ooh, you know what? Yeah, oh, I would love to say that there's a winner in this clash, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you understand? Like, oh, it's mad. And you see, for me to even be thinking, then you know it was kind of stiff because, as I said, Ambush's energy was up straight throughout. Chip came through on the last two with energy, but the first song, as I said, the momentum behind it, the context, certain things he was saying, as I said, the schooling method, it was like, it was a listening track. So energy could have been put aside for that track because of how it was delivered. So overall, I feel like there was really no winners here. I just feel like it was a clash that needed to address certain things, and things was addressed. Where it goes from here now, I only hope that whatever they wanted behind this, it does that for them. But if you feel like you know who won this clash, drop it in the comment section. And don't forget, Energy Empire, check out my end of year review and follow Streetkeeks TV on all the socials.